Hey everyone, I'm Lauren Price and this is Disc Golf VR 360 and I am at Glen Helen Regional Park. This is part of the San Bernardino County park system here, and there's 18 holes out here. Steve Weiskup and Dave Dunapace installed this out here back in 2011. It's just up the 15th from Innova's corporate offices in Ontario and Rancho Cucamonga, and I'm out here in the morning because it's windy in the afternoon, and usually I really didn't want to deal with the wind in the background. Anyways, let's just get to it. It's a fun course. It's a nice layout, and it doesn't take a whole bunch of time. It's challenging. Let's get to it. Hole 1, 270 feet, it's right over there. Asphalt is OB, and it's probably about 20 feet past the hole is the road, and that would be considered OB. So, and then this is also over here, the parking lot is also OB. But just remember, asphalt, 270 feet, right there. Hole 2, 258 feet. It's right out there, straight out there. And in tournament play, where there's a short retaining wall right behind it there, they would mark that as OB. That's only during tournament. Otherwise, straight at it. Hole 3, 313 feet. It's right out there. There's that little outbuilding right there for pumps, and the basket is just past it. And this one is, when I say the road is right behind it, it is right behind it. I'm sorry about hole 1. Hole 1, you didn't really have the road to contend with, except if you faded left. This one, if you go too far past the basket, you're going to be OB. And then there's a road right over here. This is also OB. 313. Hole 4, 621 feet. You can see it right here. It's kind of deceiving because there's a road here, goes right along, and the basket is probably about 20 feet, maybe 25 feet off the road to the right. There is a parking area up over here that's OB. So pretty much the way in which you need to go is out over this way here, and you want to stay to the right, go for that irrigation box right over there, and you want to try to stay away from this tree here, And then and it's a par 4, so it's 1, 2, 3, and in for 4. And you can get a birdie on this if you got the arm. 621, and got to go that way there. Hole 5, it's 483 feet. It's out there, and where it is, it sits along a little bit of a slope, and it's all hard packed. So when you land, you will slide, skip, but you won't be dropping and sticking. The road going along here is OB, and you really need to watch it. You can get up into the brush there, and that presents a new challenge, but it's not OB. 483. Hole 6, 290 feet. Just follow this pipeline up, and you'll see it is just to the left of the pipeline right up there. And probably the best way is just to aim for that cage, the fence there. So it fades right in there. 290. Hole 7, it's 413 feet, and you're not going to see it from the tee because of where it's at. It's under this oak tree over here, and you got to go down through around this way here and get through the gap here, and you want to just throw it straight out there. Don't get it high up in the air, because what's going to wind up, if you don't have the arm, you want to just penetration go straight there. If you got the arm, you can go up over the wires and hyzer bomb down, and there is a fence line to the left of it, and it's not far, probably maybe about 10 maybe no more than 15 feet to the left, and that is OB. Everything on the left of the fence line is considered OB. 413. Hole 8, 289 feet. You can see it through the trees here. It's on the other side of the sidewalk. The sidewalk is safe, but this fence line, everything on the left is OB. And probably here's where your hyzer bomb would work out real well. You know, take it out that way so that it comes right in there. It's been done. 289. Hole 9, 339 feet. Let's come over here. There it is. Right over there. Really no, outside of the OB over here to the left. The road, the entrance road is probably a good 30 feet past it. There is a sycamore tree fairly close to it that you can fly into. But for the most part, what you want to do is just fly it straight out here so that it kind of fades to the left. 339. Hole 10, this is the longest hole on the course, 728 feet. You're not going to see it because the sycamore trees are kind of blocking the view, but I'll put an arrow on it as soon as we can get within view of it. And what you want to keep in mind is that the fence line is, everything to the left of the fence line is OB. So you need to be careful about that. The fence line is OB. 728. For the most part, what you want to try to do, if you got a roller, a cut roller would be real good. Kind of land it right down there and let it roll out there to the open. Because once you get past these sycamores, it opens up and you're able to bomb it away there. It's par 4, and it's a hard, long par 4 at that. 728. Hole 11, it's 349 feet. You can see it right over there between those two trees. There's one pine tree that kind of leans a little to the right, and there's another tree that's kind of leaning to the left. And it's right between them, and they kind of act as guards. The road over here to the right, that is OB, as usual. And pretty much just go straight at it. Probably one of the easier ways to get to it is coming around from the left. 349. Hole 12, 311 feet. I'm going to come over here to the right so you can see it. There's a James A. Guthrie Memorial sign right in to the right of the basket. The basket is elevated, and you can just make it out through the trees. I'll have the arrow on it so you can see it. And this road here, the asphalt is OB, and there are no Mandy's, so just gotta. Probably the easiest way to do it is to just go straight out this way so that it then fades right around where the sign is, the memorial. You can go ahead and do a forehand anhyzer out this way here if you've got it. 311. Hole 13, 314 feet. Go back straight up this way. It's just past. There's a one evergreen pine tree out there, and the basket is probably about 15 feet just past it. 314. Hole 14, 343 feet. You can see it right between the trees there. And this fence going along the left here, everything on the other side of the fence is OB, as you can figure. And you're really not going to want to try to climb the fence because it doesn't look very sturdy to try to get your disc. Hopefully you got a stick that's long enough to get to it. Anyways, 343, probably the best way to do it would be hyzer out over here. There's a one big tree off to the left there, or to the right, and it kind of guards the hole. So, but be careful about heading over this way unless you got you have that forehand figured out. 343. Hole 15, 275 feet. See it right there in the shade between those trees. The parking lot is OB, and it's quite a ways over there, but if your disc turns over, like a lot of Mambas do, you'll wind up there. I've been there before. And sometimes they do move the pin back closer to the parking lot in the distance. But that's another story. Today it's 275 right there. Hole 16, 296 feet. See right over there between those trees. And just past it is a sidewalk. And everything on the sidewalk and past the sidewalk is OB. So got to keep that in mind on your approach shot, because that will come into play. 296. Hole 17, 232 feet. It's like right there. This is your ace run hole. Okay? If you don't run it for an ace, you need to turn in your disc. You're not allowed to play anymore. 232. Hole 18, 345 feet. It's right out there. I'm going to make this real short because I'm trying to beat the sprinkler. 345, parking lot is OB, and just straight at it. That's about all I can say about that one. Okay, so that's a wrap for Glen Helen. I'm out here right now. It is 11:15 in the morning. I got out here. I started this at 10 o'clock, and the tours usually go pretty quick for the most part. Playing around is usually here. I would say 45 to 60 minutes for a round with a foursome. As singles, you could probably get through it in about 40 minutes, maybe 30. And it gets a little warm out here. The afternoons, the wind kicks in, and it becomes a different game. And that's one of the reasons why I came out here in the morning, is to try to beat the wind. It's a pay. You do have to pay to get in. During the week, it's weekdays. It's $10 entrance fee, and weekends it's $15. You can get a pass. San Bernardino County, and I will add that when you do buy a pass at one of the parks, and that includes Prado, Yucaipa, Mojave Narrows, Glen Helen, and I think I could have sworn there's another one, but that pass, in other words, I could go to any of the other parks today and use that to get in. I wouldn't be able to do it on another day. And the annual passes, they have an annual pass for San Bernardino County that takes in all the parks. I believe that's like $120. And then they have annual passes for the park itself, like Yucaipa is $60. So those are a pretty good deal if you do plan to play often. It's a nice course. Though it's kind of out here, so not far. Sky High is not far. Hope to see everybody up there for the showdown, August 23rd and 4th. And remember, like and subscribe if this helps you, and even if it doesn't, like and subscribe. I need the subscribers. Give me the likes. Come on. Okay, guys. I'm not sure who the next one's going to be. I think maybe Morley. I think I might be down to see Snapper next week. Until then, have fun.